Hey guys, what's up? I'm Ryan.
And I'm Tyler, and today we're going to be looking at the Xbox controller versus the PS3 controller. And so, we've got plenty of differences, plenty of similarities, and Ryan will start out with the differences.
Okay, so Sony went with a convex feel to their controller. As you can see, they have convex joysticks and convex triggers. The downsides about this is it's more slippery to fall off of, especially with the triggers. I don't play a lot of racing games. I'm more of a shooter, and since Sony uses R1 and L2 for their shooting games, it hasn't been a problem. But I have seen that it has been a little bit slippery in like Need for Speed or GTA or whatever you're gonna play. But I still think it's okay. And plus, Sony has a really nice grip on their convex joysticks. Now we're gonna look at the Xboxes. They went with the concave feel. Their grip is they have little like dots there. They're a little worn down on this controller. It's been used a lot, I guess. They don't need as much grip because they're concave, so your thumbs just stay in there. As for their triggers, they really did a good job with their triggers. Your fingers just sit in them nicely. You don't have to worry about slipping off, and they use these for all their shooting games. As you can see, everyone knows this pretty much that's in the gaming community, that the directional pad and the joystick have been switched. That's another difference. The Xbox controller is better for first-person shooters, I would say, because of this. Alright, the next thing, it's relating to the triggers. If you are going to be dropping your controller carelessly onto a table or something, there's a good chance that these will be pressed. It will not affect you in a game, but if you're watching a movie, it's going to fast forward, rewind, whatever, and you're going to lose your place in the movie. That's a big downside, but I haven't had any problems with that, I'm just going to say. As you can see, the Xbox controllers have a ledge right there that keeps you from having that problem that you have on the PS3 controller. But overall, both controllers are solid in these aspects. One thing that the Xbox controller has is batteries. This is not good because you're going to have to buy batteries every once in a while. I mean, you're just going to have to keep a stock of batteries unless you go and buy the cord from Microsoft, which you plug directly in, or rechargeable battery pack, but that's all, it's going to add up, and your cheap console isn't so cheap anymore. On the other hand, the Sony controller has a built-in battery and a charging port on top, so you can plug it directly into the PS3 and charge it right from there. Although the cord they give you is very short, so you're not going to be able to play while you're charging, but if you have a secondary controller, you can use that, or you could just wait it out, or you could sit right next to your PS3 and use that. That's about it for the differences. There's just a few minor differences, like how fat the 360 controller is, which is good because it just fits really nice, and like you're not strained at all pressing the buttons. It's got a nice design to it. PS3 controller, they haven't changed it very much since the PS1, so it's very it feels skinny, but it's still nice for me. I mean, I don't have the biggest hands, but it's still a really nice design, I'd say.
Alright, so then let's move on to the similarities. So basically, as Ryan was saying, we've got many similarities between the original PS1 and the PS3 now, and then also going all the way back with the original Xbox controller. We all know that the PS1 came out before the Xbox, so Xbox obviously used the PS3 and PS1 controller in order to improve their own controller and make it into a better thing. So basically, the differences that we have seen are like just minor differences. There's not too much going on, but for the similarities, we've a very similar layout. Like with the 4 buttons over here on the Xbox, your A, B, Y, and X, and then your XO, triangle, and square for the PS3. D-pads are basically the same, however with the Xbox they're all connected, whereas with the PS3 they're all separate. I kind of like the PS3 better in this aspect because it just gives you a certain button that you can press, whereas with the Xbox you're just kind of moving around the whole thing. Basically you have the same exact way to turn it on. Center button, just hold that in. Center button, holds it in. And this will turn on your console as well as the controller, which is a very neat similarity for the new systems that just came out. And let's see, we've also got the start and the back button on the Xbox controller, whereas with the PS3 we have the start and select. Basically the same exact thing. The start will bring you to the main menu of the game, and the select brings you to different aspects and the stuff. Whereas the back, this will bring you for like movies and stuff. This will take you back to like your home screen or something, which can be annoying or can be a very good aspect at the same time. And let's see, we also have the charging ports, both located on the top. Both you can use the cord connects to it. The cord for the Xbox is slightly longer than the PS3, and that is kind of a upside for the Xbox. However, having a cord plugged into the wireless controller is always a downside, so they're both kind of limited in that area because they both have to be charged. And we also have, let me just unplug that for a second. Well, let's talk about that. So we've got the rechargeable battery pack that you can have back here, whereas with the PS3 it's all connected into there, which is a great aspect.
Yeah, that's about it for the similarities, but one other difference I wanted to add in is that on the Xbox 360 controller there's a connect button, so you have to press the button that's on the console and the button that's on the controller, and that'll connect them. But on the other hand, on the PS3 you grab the USB cable that comes with it and you can plug that in, and that's how the system recognizes the controller. So I hope that helped you decide which controller you would like better, and maybe that'll sway your console decision, but that's it for now.